1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good morning,
Good morning,
teacher.
teacher.
Morning, teacher.
Good morning, students. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another class of mathematics. Welcome to another class.
Yeah, teacher, you can start now.
I'm gonna start now. Okay. So I asked you guys last time, where did you leave your mathematics with teacher Bibi? And you guys told me, or teacher Joseph, you told me you are busy with triangles. Triangles. So today I'm going to start again with triangles because I want to make sure that you understand all the information, and I'm also not sure where you left off. So it's just best for us to start from the beginning. Okay. So first we have a couple of words here on the left-hand side of our books. Let's quickly go through them and quickly practice them a little bit before we carry on with the lesson. So the first one we have is an acute triangle. An acute triangle. So I want all of you to say it with me. Acute triangle.
Acute triangle.
One more time, please. Acute triangle.
Acute
Triangle.
Oh, that sounds very good. Sounds very good. The next one is a compass.
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 Yes, excellent, excellent. The other one, the next one we have is an isosceles triangle.
Isosceles triangle.
Isosceles triangle. All together, yeah?
Isosceles
Isosceles triangle.
That one is a bit of a tongue twister. You can get your tongue twisted in a knot and make you say it incorrectly. Well done so far, well done so far. Then we have an obtuse triangle.
Obtuse triangle.
One more time, all together, everyone. Obtuse triangle.
Obtuse.
Obtuse triangle.
Very good, very good. And the last word we have for our vocabulary is the scalene triangle.
Scalene triangle.
Scalene triangle.
Very good. One more time, scalene triangle.
Scalene triangle.
Scalene triangle.
Good job, everyone. Good job. So far, so good. So when we start off with triangles, I just want to go through a couple of things first. Just some important things we have to look at when we talk about triangles, especially when we look at some of the angles and some of the sides of the triangle. How do we know what is what? So today we will quickly have a look at how do we identify the base of the triangle, the apex of the triangle, and also how can we calculate the height of a triangle. Okay, so firstly, I will have an example on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side to explain the concept that I'm going to talk about. So on this side here, I said that BC is the base. BC is the base. This is only an example. So the base is at the bottom here. Okay. So once we know where the base is, we can identify also where the apex of the triangle is. The apex of the triangle will always be opposite side of the base. It's not one of the angles that is touching the baseline. It's always a one opposite. So in this example here, A is our apex and BC is our base. So if you get a question in the test or in the worksheets or exams, and they ask you, what is the angle of the apex? What is the angle of the apex? Or write down the name of the apex. Another way of asking it. It talks about the angle. So if the question says, what is the name of the apex of the triangle? We know we'll have to write the name down. It means the angle. And the angle that we're looking at will always be in the middle of our answer. For example, in the triangle ABC on the right-hand side, if we look at the apex over here, how do we write the name of the apex? We always have to have 3 letters when we talk about angles. 3 letters. The first letter, the angle we're looking for in the middle, and then the last letter. So the apex of the triangle over here can be written in 2 ways. We can first start with the B on the bottom here. Then we move towards the apex, which is the A, number 2, our second letter. And then we move back down to the last connecting line or side, which will be C. So that's why we'll write BAC, because A is the apex and the angle that we want to name always in the middle. Almost like a sandwich. You have bread, but everything nice goes in the middle. Okay. But when we write the name of an angle, very important to put a roof over its head. You know, we all want to have a house where we stay. Now, angles are the same. They also need a house. So we give them a house by drawing a small roof for them. And that shows us we're talking about angles. But we can also do the opposite side for the apex angle, which is going from C to A and then down to B. So there are 2 ways of writing this apex angle's name. We have the BAC at the bottom here, and we also have the CAB. They mean exactly the same. There's no difference. The angle A is the important one because we're looking at the apex. Now, if we look at the base angles, the ones on top, who can tell me, how do we name the base angles of a triangle? Who wants to take a guess? Who wants to help me here? How do we calculate, or how do we write down the name of the base angles of a triangle? Who can tell me? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Oh. Don't have to be shy. Don't have to be shy. Okay, I think it's a little bit early morning. Early morning, we are not yet ready to speak a lot. So let me explain. Let me help you with one of them. So when you look at a triangle, and usually they will give you the base or they will give you the apex, and then they will ask you a question about the opposite one. So in this case, we know the line BC, is the base. So that's, if you have your triangle like this one, I have a nice big triangle. This is the base of the triangle. And opposite the base is the apex. So if you want to write down the 2 base angles, always remember there will always be 2 base angles. One going one way, one going the other way. So if you look at the base angles, we can see that angle B at the bottom here is part of the base angles. Use different color here. Angle B is part of the base angles because it is attached to the base. Yeah, form part of the base. And also angle C will also form part of our base. So there is two different angles we have to name. Can anyone give me the name of the two angles? Let's see, give me the name of the two angles. Let's hear some answers. Let's get our vocal cords nice and warm in the morning. Do some talking. So tell me, what is the answer for the two base angles? The names of them. They are on the board already for you. You just have to read them. You can tell me, you can tell me.
Angle ABC and angle ACB.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rico. That is 100% correct. Angle ABC and angle ACB. So how do we write them? How do we find out if that is correct? First is we move from the apex down to the baseline, A to B. This is part of the baseline of our triangle. And then we move across the baseline to C. And then we talk about angle B for the first one. For the second one, we can start off with A and we move towards the other side of the triangle, where angle C is also part of the baseline. And then from C, we move across the baseline to B. So then angle C, its name will be ACB. Okay. Triangles are very interesting and also something we use a lot when we grow up. In certain industries, they use a lot of triangles to measure a lot of interesting things and to do some scientific calculations. If you also look at how the pulley system was introduced or how we started figuring out angles, it was the use of the triangle. It's probably one of the most interesting and most revolutionary mathematic discoveries is how triangles work in daily life. You can see them everywhere in building infrastructure, in classrooms, everywhere you'll find things that look like triangles. Like maybe some of your favorite food even looks like a triangle. The famous old pizza. Pizza is it's the only object, the pizza, which comes in a square box, is round, but its slices are triangular. How about that for something interesting? But also, when we look at the triangle, we also have adjacent sides. Adjacent sides. Now, those are the sides that touches the apex and the baseline. But it's only one line. But it can be more than one line in a triangle. It's usually two lines in a triangle. They touch the apex and they touch the baseline at the bottom. So remember, how do we write the name of a line? We look at the letters involved. We have firstly, let's change the color here. Firstly, we have A and we have B. So AB is the first line, AB. But in order for us to give it a name, we have to remember to draw a line on top. Because AB doesn't mean anything. AB doesn't mean anything. But we can also write it as BA. BA. Some teachers really are very strict on these rules, and they would say that you can only write it as BA. Can only write it as BA. Some teachers will say that. But because we are learning and because we are always dealing with new concepts, I will not penalize you if you write it anyway. You will not lose any mark because you understand the concept of what we are doing. And for me, that's more important than having it in a certain way. It's more to understand. Okay. Is everyone still with me? Let's do a quick shake if you are still with me. Just to make sure early morning we get the body moving. Get our blood flowing and our energy moving towards learning new things. So yes, the two baseline, two adjacent sides will be BA and CA, the lines that connect at top of the apex. Okay. Let's do some examples because I'm also tired of speaking and I want you guys to speak a little bit more. I haven't heard your voices in 2 years' time, so it's time for me to hear your voices. On page 9 of our books, on the mathematics 6B book, it's the blue one, the 6B book. I'm sure you all have that book with you. On page 9, we have these following questions. So, who's going to be brave enough to answer the first one? Let me first read it, and then we'll have a look. Important, when you get a question like this, the first thing you have to do, this is a must, you have to read carefully. Have to read carefully to make sure we understand how the triangle is moved, how it is moved, and how it looks. Because a triangle can be up, straight up, it can be sideways, it can be like this is a right angle one, it can be upside down. But the information they give you is important. Because the way it looks, when you look at it, doesn't matter. It's what they say about it that matters. So, most important thing we have to look at here. Oh, not the M, I don't want M there. Just GL. So GL is chosen as the base. Now, if you get a question like this, take a marker. You can take any marker or any pen that you have and color that line in. Color it in. It will help you to not make a mistake because now you know where the base is. The base is here. Now we can answer the questions correctly. If you don't read the question might say, this is the base. And you think it's the top one. And you did not read, you get 0 marks because your answers will be incorrect. But draw your line, GL, color it. Now you know, this is my base. So now I know where my apex is. I know where my adjacent sides is. I know what my base angles are. Okay, so number 2. On page number 9, we know the base. We have 3 questions. The apex, base angles, adjacent sides. Let's see who can give me the answers here. What is the apex? What is the apex?
GML.
Again, please.
Apex GML.
GML. GML. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Are you positive? I'm also very positive. For sure, that is the correct answer. GML. What must we always remember? When we write down angle names? We don't want our apex to get wet, so we have to put a roof over its head. Always have a roof over your head. Okay, the next one. Give me the two base angles that we are working with, please. There are two base angles. Who can answer for me? What is the two base angles? Anyone? I'll draw you what the angles are. So the pink ones, they are the base angles. We need to answer that now. Oh wait, let me change the color. Sorry, let me change the color so I don't confuse you. The base angles, I'll change them to the color red. So come marker, the color red. So these are our two base angles, and the one we just did was the apex. So what is the names of the base angles? Should I ask you should I call someone's name to give the answer, or will you answer on your own? Let's see. Okay. How about Grape? Grape, can you hear me? Hello, Grape. Hello.
Hi.
Do you know what the name of the base angle is? You can give me one if you know.
MGL.
MGL, excellent. Good job. Thank you very much. Well done. Well done. That is perfect. MGL. And we have a roof over the G. Anyone else who's going to give me the other angle? Someone else give me the other angle name.
It is MLT.
MLG. Thank you very much. Come on. Thank you very much. MLG. With our other angle being the L. Good job. Good job. Excellent. Okay, and then our adjacent sides. What is the name of the adjacent sides? What is the name of the adjacent sides? Let me also get another color. The adjacent sides are the green sides. What are the names of those lines? Who can tell me? Who can tell me?
GM side.
Again, please.
GM.
GM. GM is 100% correct. Oi, I say GM, but then I write M first. See, early morning, even teacher can make mistakes. What do we put above GM? Do we put a roof or a line? Do we put a roof or a line?
The line.
Why?
Because
Because it's the name of a line. It's the name of a line. It's correct, Tom. Very good. It's a correct answer. But it's the name of the line. So that's why. What is the other side? The other side now. We did the one. What is the other one? Who am I going to ask this time? Who am I going to ask this time? Oh, some new students that I don't know the names of yet. How about Hupo? Hupo, can you tell me what is the other adjacent side?
ML.
ML. Excellent. ML. Excellent. And it's a line. Okay. Thank you very much, Rupo. Excellent work so far, you guys. Okay. So we have about 10 minutes left. Let's see if we can finish this page and complete the answers. Now I will do it with you, but I want you guys to give me the answers. So for number three, first thing we have to do is read the question. And the question tells us that JT is the base. So we write down or we draw the line to make sure we know which one is the base. Okay. So once we do that, to answer the question, it's very easy and we won't make a mistake because now we know where the base is. So we know the apex is at the opposite side. Apex is on the opposite side. And we also know the adjacent angles or the adjacent lines, sides, but we also know the base angles, the red ones here. And we know the adjacent sides here and here. Okay, so the apex, who can tell me what is the apex for number 3? Okay, let me see. Who am I going to ask now? Who haven't I asked yet? Ukik. Hello, Ukik. Can you hear me? Hello, Ukik. Can you hear me? I don't think so. 10. Hello, 10. Can you hear me? Is 10 here? Okay, not sure. Next one I'm going to ask is Idea. Idea, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Can you tell me what is the apex, please, of question 3?
JNT.
JNT, excellent. JNT. Let me just make sure I use the correct color. JNT. Always remember to add the roof to our angle. Never forget the roof. If you don't put the roof, JNT does not mean anything. It is just 3 letters. But the roof show us it's an angle. Okay. Okay. Who else is here to help me with the base angles? Who's gonna help me with the base angles? How about Koi? Koi, can you hear me? Hello. Hello, Koi, can you hear me?
Guy, can you hear me? Teacher?
Okay. I won't put a lot of pressure on you today. I know it's Friday. How about Farsai? Hello, Farsai.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
That's very good. Can you tell me one of the base angle names, please?
NJT.
NJT, excellent, good job. Thank you very much, Farsai. Thank you very much. Who else? Who else? Anyone else? Why am I writing the wrong thing? NTJ. Thank you. I couldn't see who that was, but thank you very much. NJT and NTJ. Ooh. You can write down the answers in your books while we are doing it. So you also have a little bit of practice. Thank you guys. So far, so good. So far, so good. I also want to ask if you have your names please make sure you also write your nickname, so it's a little bit easier for me to remember you guys. Hello, Parakan. Parakan, can you hear me? Hello. Hello, Parakan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alekhan, are
Can
you
you-
here?
Yes, yes, he's here. I can hear him. I can hear him. Can you maybe tell me what is the name of our adjacent sides? The name of the lines, the green ones over here.
The name is JNT.
For the line, we only need 2 letters. So the first 2 you say JN is enough. It's enough. JN is enough. Excellent. Thank you. We also put the line there. Remember the line. Thank you, Parakan. Good job. Good job. How about Baibua? Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. I think I can't remember. I think that's the name. I have to learn all your names again. But I remember most of you from grade 4. Who else? Who else must I ask here? Hi. Hello, Aidin. Aidin. Hello. Can you tell me what is the other adjacent side, please?
NT.
NT. NT. Excellent. Good job. Good job. NT. Okay. So today we did some bit of angles and some triangles. I think we didn't do everything I wanted to do. Okay, we'll get to the height of altitude on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? When do we have math again? On Monday. Monday we have math again. Okay, so our time is running a little bit short. I'm not going to give you any homework today because it is Friday. And I don't like giving homework on Fridays. But I will give you homework on Monday, definitely. Okay. So can anyone tell me what did we talk about today?
The triangle.
Triangle. Very good. Oh, that's very
Yes.
good. Thank you. We talked about the triangle. And we are learning the angles and the sides. In the next couple of lessons, we will have to use one of these. What do we call this? It's a compass to measure the angles. But that one we'll need for next week, Friday. Okay. I will inform you here ahead of time. So I would like all of us to please turn on your cameras if you want to play some rock, paper, scissors to have an opportunity to beat the teacher.
Student, turn on your camera, please.
If you want to play, you turn on your camera and see if you can beat me. If you beat me, congratulations. If you don't, unlucky. Let's see, let's see. Are we ready? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Are we ready? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So it works like this. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Shoot.
Then you choose. Okay. Here we go. We have 1 minute left. Let's see who can beat the teacher. 1, 2,
2,
3,
3.
shoot.
Shush.
Ooh.
Oh, same.
Oh, the same. Oh. No one beat the teacher today. Oh, okay. That's very good for me. Yay. Teacher, no one beat the teacher. Congratulations, teacher. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I hope you guys have an amazing Friday. Have a good day. I will see you again on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you on Monday.
Bye. Bye.
I have
Bye.
a
Bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.